Okay, this is the last video I'll be making today about the SAT exam. I'm making this one actually in the bathroom before we leave. This is pretty important. You should know that we are just regular people like you. You shouldn't be afraid of us. When I was a kid and taking the SAT, I thought the people who create those problems were a group of grungy old men sitting somewhere at Princeton University trying to fuck me. And then you realize, the questions that are on those exams are like a group effort. People submit questions and they make the cut or they don't make the cut. My questions have been making the cut for over 20 years already. And the way I teach has been making the cut. I have paid for, my life, my mortgage, my kids going to college with that money. I'm not a rich man, but if you have any questions about the SAT, we're just real people. We worry about our lives, our health, our income, our kids, just like everyone else does. If your kids are taking the SAT exam, get in touch with us. We could be your neighbors, and we'll give you free copies of the SAT exam for 2023. Your kid could have 4 or 5 copies on the table. There's a clock on the table, and your kid could take the practice exam, okay? I don't really know what else to tell you. We are making an effort now to become human. So that, on the one hand, we want kids around the world to feel more comfortable with the SAT. And also, this is for my business. I'm not going to deny it. People see these videos and maybe call me for classes. Prices range, there's a range of prices. I'm not going to mention it here on internet because I'm not here for that purpose right now. But that's about it, okay? And again, it's Levi Hello or Levi Hello around the world. We get about 50, 60 calls every day at that number from people around the world who simply want the PDF or they want to know the price for classes. They want a recommendation on a local teacher where they live for presential classes, face-to-face classes. I don't recommend you use these online programs where you have access to videos. They're bullshit. You really need someone who's right there who could explain to you, although you got the right answer, it took you 3 minutes, you could have had it in 1 minute. Let me show you how. And then you hit yourself in the head and say, oh my God, I didn't see it, but now I do. That is what you want to pay for in an SAT math class. All the kids who go to Harvard or whatever the prestigious university is in your brain, they had teachers like that. They did not study in groups. They did not study with videos. And they didn't pay $500 an hour. There's a guy in Manhattan who is giving SAT math classes to kids for $250 an hour and up. Okay, and up. I know people in Israel who are getting $300 an hour. Okay, in my company, we're moving in a range much lower than that based on our cost of living where we are. But okay, we also charge higher prices for the SAT math classes. But check around, find something with good prices that you like and get ready for the test, okay? It's not a scary test. It's not, ooh, the SAT, your whole life is on the line in 2 hours. No, don't get your kishkas in an uproar. I'll tell you what that means later. Just relax. It's a fun test. It's a good test. 2023 is coming up. It's the best exam in the world for determining where you should go to college. The exam is like a doctor giving you a physical to tell you what your problem is and what the solution is. Okay? That exam can tell you should not apply to Harvard because you'll become toast when you get there. The other people there will kill you. Just because you got into Harvard by accident doesn't mean you want to go to Harvard. Okay, make sure you go where you should be going. Okay, that's it. Levi Hello on Skype. That's it, the SAT exam. Bye.